now we're gonna get into trading.
Okay.
So with trading, do you trade?
Of course I do. I trade basically like 4 times a week, Sunday through Wednesday, maybe Thursday, depending on how the market moves.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you trade? Is it only stocks or other things also?
I trade stocks, but I mainly focus on the foreign exchange market just because it's easier to me. It's easier to relate to as well because you're only dealing with currency and some type of indices. But I like trading like the U.S. dollar with Greatest British Pound pairs, and I like trading gold. And I just
gold and silver.
gold pays me good. Gold pays me real good. I also just got into Nas 100, so that paid me like I think $400 this week on just a buy on with a 0.01 lot size. It's crazy.
See, that's crazy. I think that's 100. I believe that's based off of the Dow Jones Industrial.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it actually moves a lot.
Yeah, cause I'm not ready for US 30 yet. Cause I'll be like,
I still haven't traded US 30.
I play with it in demo, but like US 30, I want to actually put. Say for instance, like you try to trade it with a small account. You're not gonna last long.
No, it's gonna take you right about that. You gotta actually know how to leverage as well.
Mm-hmm. So right now, I'm just building small accounts just so when I actually do start having bigger accounts, is I actually want to start using it to where I can use US 30. So that's the big thing is I'm not using it to actually be my source of income, my main source of income. It's just as a retirement plan for like a savings goal.
So you trade in Forex. So do you trade high frequency Forex, HFX?
I actually don't.
Have you tried or have you thought about it?
I thought about it, but then I was like, it looked like a gamble. But then again, because there's no stop loss.
Yeah, it's not a stop loss. Yeah, that's true too. But it's money in minutes also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of like a quicker payout.
Well, kind of educate me on that part, just because HFX, I see it on social media, people making money in minutes, but it's like, I don't think that's for me. I'm like older school with it, and like, I just need my stop loss and my TPs, my take profit.
Well, see, I feel like it just depends on, I guess, like you say, how you look at it, because if you have a stop loss and you got to sit in there, trade and wait, versus HFX, is if you're on a 1 minute time frame, in 1 minute is either you win or you lose.
You win or you lose.
But
so basically you're saying, like if you lose, you're not gonna wait an hour to lose. You're gonna lose instantly, basically.
But then again, if you have the IML IM Academy, then you can trade with the live traders, which they actually have sessions where they do that.
You're right.
So you can take the same exact trade that they're taking, and you win on every trade. They might take 3 or 4 trades that training session.
Mm-hmm. You got me want to like tap into that a little bit more, just because I was like,
I would just say look into it, because I feel like if you, especially like once you actually set it up and do it, then you actually see like, okay, maybe.
You think it's better than just a manual trading?
In a sense, I mean, I kind of trade a little more now than I was, than I do with just regular Forex and MetaTrader. But they do also have a demo app that you can download on your phone to practice HFX.
Boy, you about to have me playing it like a video game. Because all I do, I see it going up and down.
Yeah, move fast. But see, like what I tell my girlfriend too, I kind of try to look for a strong buy, strong sell. So if I'm doing it on a 1 minute time frame and I see, because you can trade USD/JPY, you can trade gold, they have different.
So it's basically just like the regular chart. It's just like a different chart on the HFX.
So say for instance, if you do catch on a strong sell, you see it's dipping fast. You can catch a certain point for 1 minute. If it's dipping for on a 15-minute time frame, you gonna win in that 1 minute. Difference.
Okay.
So you kind of look at it that way too.
Hey, you put me on. I'm finna tap in this week then.
That's too.
I ain't gonna use no real money right now, but definitely once I figure it out and I hit, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come back to you like, hey, you put me on. Trey Markel put me on.
Nah, for sure. So let's just talk about tips on saving money exactly. What would you give to someone that's looking to save and don't really know how, or they blowing money every day?
For somebody that's got that's actually trying to save or got a savings goal. I always say, like, calculate your monthly expenses and then calculate how much you make at your job. And once you compare it, if you got like a little wiggle room, say for instance, like your monthly expenses is $2,000, but you make $2,800 a month, at your job, well, you got $800 left to save, and that's including that's not including your groceries, your essentials. That's all including your monthly expenses. So if you got $800 afterwards, I say take 10% out of that and just put in your savings account. Every time you get paid and you got a little extra money, take 10% and basically like paying yourself in your savings account. Because what are you doing is with that $800 that you got left is you trying to keep up with everybody else. You either trying to buy some Jordans or some designer, or you trying to eat at the nicest restaurant to impress people, or you trying to travel and things like that. Wait till your savings stack up double the amount that you make at work, and then start treating yourself nice 1 or 2 times a month. Because if you're trying to, okay, I got paid this week, I know I got a free check. I don't know why people say you got a free check, which is really not free. You really just saving that money until you ready to able to buy something else with your next check to combine it together. Really, you just want to really just save your money over the next 3. I feel like everybody should save every quarter and then start treating yourself. Instead of just waiting till the end of the month and then start doing that. It's like, you got to have a savings plan. So if your savings plan is like, I want to save at least $300 a month. Well, it's what 30 days in a month. Save $10 a day. That'll get you there.
It'll add up.
It'll definitely add up.
As far as a savings account, would you say that an IRA is a good investment? Or are you
back in the day, not now. As you know, we trade and we know how to invest. I feel like having something like an IRA, you want to look at that percentage rate on how much it's going to save you. Because right now, I'm into investments and things like that. I actually have my money trading in the foreign exchange market, to where once you learn that skill set, though, I'm not going to say that right now. Once you learn that skill set, just put your money that you're saving into your brokerage account and trade it. And throughout the week, you ain't got to try to make the most money, but just grow it as much as you can. It can be, okay, I did $20 today in trading, or $50 a day in trading, $100. That's more money than sitting into your savings account where it's barely doing anything. If you look at your savings account, like my savings account, it has a 0.10% in there, and most likely it's not going to grow as fast as I wanted to. As you see now in Houston and Dallas, so much going on. You never know when your time is up. You never know if you accidentally end up in a situation to where you won't get to see the next day. So that's why I said, you want to make sure you accomplishing everything you can at the end of the day, and not waiting on your time.
Definitely, I feel that too. Always just make sure that your money is working for you. That's the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you meet your 18-year-old self. You can only say 3 words. What are they?
Man, dumb. I always thought I knew everything, and then also just arrogant.
Yeah.
But I feel like those 3 things, I really was those 3 things because I thought I had everything figured out. Until you actually step into the real world, or you come across people that's doing better than you, and you was told from your 18-year-old self and from everybody around you at school, is like, all right, well, I'm finna go to college and do this and become a doctor or a lawyer or a dental assistant or anything like that. But at the end of the day, reality hits you, life hits you. It's not gonna always go as planned.
Sure. So what's some advice that you would give someone that's wanting to pursue a career similar to yours?
I say stay consistent, and everything will actually fall into place. Also, just make sure you're always learning something new. If you learn one thing, just don't stick to that one thing that you learned, because there's always more things out there to learn. Like, I really didn't think going to like conventions in different states and cities would be helpful. But when you go to these conventions, you actually have somebody that's gonna motivate you. You're gonna have somebody that's gonna drop more knowledge to help your entrepreneur career. And then third of all, you're gonna have to network. You're gonna meet different people that can help you and develop resources. So say for instance, like my credit repair business, how it took off how it did is because I network in different areas, different states, different areas.
Branching out all over. Yeah.
Exactly. I think I don't know, I think it was me and Hosea, my first business partner, jumping into credit repair. Is we jumped in the car, we had business cards, we drove all the way to Waco and went to different dealerships handing out our business cards. Yeah. We didn't stay local, we wanted to reach different areas. So if you can do that, sky's the limit, just networking.
Definitely. So where do you see yourself in your career in the next 6 months moving forward?
As in my business growth or income wise?
Both.
Income wise, I see me making 5 figures a month as an entrepreneur, and then as in the growth as all, I see myself just securing my needs, my family needs, making sure my mom is staying retired. A lot of people don't know. My mom, she was working her job for 32 years at where she was at, and they let her go last year, and the business went out, and I just been blessed to where she ain't even have to have a job. So me just trying to help her out more and doing things like that, I feel like that's my main goal. My main goal is not making 6 figures or being a millionaire, which is cool, but my main goal is keeping her retired and me be able to be stable at the end of the day.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next for you? What can we be expecting from just, the credit repair and just business ventures in general? Because you did state how your next business venture will be wholesale real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So
With credit repair, I've really figured it out. I'm gonna be expanding. I'm gonna have people underneath my brand that's helping with credit repair and helping others besides just me, but also just tapping into real estate wholesaling. I got my YouTube channel cranking back up, so I'm gonna be doing little nuggets on there. It's gonna be a little day in the life of how you actually can see the ups and downs and not just the up part. A lot of people just show the good side, but I want people to see like the grind, the hustle, the family lifestyle. How you balance out your life and your family life compared to your business too as well. You can't always be work. You gotta have that balance in your own personal life too as well, because if not, then you're definitely gonna crash left.
So no, definitely. So as far as your clothing brand, exactly, is that still up and running?
Right now I put it on a shutdown just because I feel like I want to have more people tap into my own self, who I am, because I feel like when you have a clothing brand, it really expresses how you are as a person, and I feel like I kind of rushed that a little bit. So right now I just want to gain more audience and actually show people like who I really am, who generally I'm out here trying to help people, things like that. I also got I'm doing a barbecue cookout April 17th in my hometown in Fort Worth, to where we doing a cookout for the homeless, and I feel like that will actually bring more people together. I probably will have more shirts out like that. Mm-hmm.
So when can we be expecting this cookout? Is it coming up soon?
Yeah, it's actually coming up April 17th in downtown Fort Worth. It'll be from 1 to 4 p.m. What I want to do is I want to make this every quarter thing too as well, to where I can do this, and not just in my hometown, but it just in Texas in general. So say for instance, I'm gonna start off in Fort Worth, and then I'm gonna do Dallas and Houston and San Antonio. I want to do it in different areas just because we need more than just looking out for our own. We want to look out for everybody else. Every other state or every other city, things like that, and it starts here in Texas.
Definitely. Well, we definitely appreciate you for coming out today, and we're gonna tap in with you with another interview.
All right, no problem, my brother.